shoot. Hello, welcome in. Trying to figure out where my share button is. Hello, hello. Where is my share button? Wait a minute. If this is the wrong board, where's my boards? Down at the bottom. Why?
Hello, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. How's your health?
It's going okay today. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I got a late start because of my my focus kicking in super late, but other than that, it's been good.
Oh, that's good. Good to hear.
Yeah.
You was talking about what's that? What about grieving?
Oh, well, yeah, that was a topic earlier this week. I didn't realize because I didn't schedule my live today. I'm just popping up. So
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize that the description it was still from the other day. So yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I just remember the conversation and listening to you talk about your grieving process, and that was very interesting.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Of
Um,
course.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure out how to share. Because I'm trying to send it to L and short stuff because they were coming from another room over here. There we go.
I'm learning too. I'm a newbie at this, so bear with me here.
Okay. So
I'm learning.
have you been doing your lives yet?
I've been trying, but I'm still learning. I don't have like the people that come in the room and things like that. I'm not even at 1,000 yet, so I'm still trying to figure it out.
Okay.
But I'm
Well,
ready. I'm ready
yeah.
to learn.
Cool. Yeah. It really is a learning process because I'm still on my way to 1,000 too, but I've been what am I trying to say? I've been like actively building my followers
Okay.
for the last couple of weeks,
hmm
and I'm close to 600. So
Oh, wow. Congratulations.
thanks.
You've
Yeah.
been
So
on
I'm
your grind.
yeah. I've been just trying to figure it out.
Hmm I've been trying to figure it out myself. And learning. And I was just sitting in a class learning from a lady, and then all of a sudden I got this buzzing sound. I was like, "What is this? It's a new gadget, something." And then boom, I'm in your live. This must be something new with Facebook. They just go grab you and bring you into the room. That's really cool.
Yeah, yeah. And then when I pushed the share button,
hmm
I thought it was just gonna bring you in as a guest. I didn't realize it was gonna talk. Then I was like, oh, someone's talking to me.
Oh, bless your heart. Bless
Uh,
your heart. Do you know how to drop me?
um,
That
no.
I don't know. I
I'll
think
figure
you
it
have
out
to
though.
hold the screen or something, and then you hold the screen, and then the boxes come up,
Uh-huh.
and then you choose. I think you choose drop or something like that. Something like that. That's what I was learning today. But there's a lot of little bells and whistles on here I haven't explored yet. But I
Yeah.
definitely want to
Yeah.
try to. But let me share your live out so I can help you out and get some people in your room.
Oh, thank you for
Boom,
that.
boom. Pizzas is in the room.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for sharing. Welcome in, Elle. Thanks for joining.
There we go.
Okay, Elle said you can drop yourself in the top right corner.
Okay.
Okay. Now I'm just trying to figure out how to update my board. Where's my board at? The reason I'm struggling with this is because all week when I've been doing my lives, I've been doing live events scheduled, so it comes up differently. This one was like a pop-up, so I just push go live and it looks different to me. But welcome in, Short Stuff. Thank you for the heart me and for joining. And for those Go Populars, Peaches 007, thank y'all for joining. So the board is wrong because I can't figure out how to get to them based on my screen. But oh wait, hold on. I think yep, this is it right here. All right, so we're just hanging, just chilling, no topic tonight. Today is my pop up, and I planned to pop up earlier today, but it's been a day. My brain didn't want to cooperate with me until like late tonight. And so I didn't start with basic stuff until maybe after 6 o'clock my time. So welcome in, Fly Rob Fly. How's your night going? But yeah, so in the spirit of consistency, I was like, I need to do a pop up still today and just, keep showing up. And so it's been good. It's been good this week so far. I've been able to connect with a lot of people. Um, and I just feel like I've had the pleasure of connecting like with good, kind, genuine people, with people who are like also kind of have similar personalities or similar interests. And so that's been cool. That's been cool. Especially since I'm not really a social person. um, so yeah. Oh, thanks for the well wishes. And that's been your experience too, Peaches. Yeah, because I've also been in a couple of rooms where it seemed a little tense, but yeah, um, it's been good to stumble across the community of people that I've come across. Um, but yeah, I've been my plan for tomorrow is though to sit down and think through my content and organize it and plan it out so that next week I can get off to a very, very strong start starting on Monday. And yeah, just go from there. I'm also going to be sitting in on a live tomorrow, or not a live, but a Zoom for a class tomorrow. And it's like, it goes over like different things for like sponsorships and ads and affiliates and stuff like that. Glow is, I can't remember the rest of her screen name. I'll have to look it up, but she has Glow in her name. And I found her on a For You page off the FYP, and her energy was just really good. And I was like, I need to click. She was really funny and really high energy, and it was just cool. So I'll be sitting in on one of her classes tomorrow just so I can learn a little bit more. But hopefully tomorrow I'll pop up a little earlier and I'll be able to do a topic. um, I am thinking about doing Sundays like and doing like a spirituality Sundays type of thing. I'm kind of like in a deconstruction phase, and I'm kind of expanding my thoughts and learning, new ideas and stuff. And I just kind of want to share those things and have discussion, have discourse, and kind of see how that goes. I want to do it, but I just want it to, I want to make sure it's like a safe space. I don't want anybody to feel like I'm trying to push my beliefs on them, or anybody to feel attacked or whatever. It's just like a sharing of ideas. And that's just kind of some of the stuff I'm interested in. So, um, but yeah, so I'm thinking about that tomorrow and testing that out. Um, you said one step at a time on this TikTok journey. Absolutely. Because it's definitely new, and definitely a lot of parts and a lot of pieces to the puzzle. But I just think if if and when I get on the other side of this 30-day challenge and stuff like that, I'll feel like I will um, be a lot more confident, and I will find my flow, hopefully, and we'll see how it goes. But yeah, something else that I am going to do tomorrow is go through my content, my old content, because I have some old content that I'm going to repurpose for this page, something you can use. Um, but the other content, the other half of the content is like poetry and creative writing related, and so I'm going to put that on my other page, Shayna Like Dana. I haven't really done anything to grow that page or post on there yet, but um, I'm gonna launch it on Monday. So, with Monday being MLK Day, I'm gonna post a poem that I wrote, that's inspired by his teachings, and things like that. So that's gonna be um, cool, and I'm excited for that page because it's been a while since I've done any spoken word in public, and since I've kind of shared any of it on social media. But I think I saw Peaceful Mind come in. Welcome in. We're just hanging out tonight. This was a quick pop up, so no topic tonight. Just sharing some of my thoughts and my plans for the page. And thank y'all for those likes. Um, but yeah, like I I have that in mind for tomorrow to launch that page, or for Monday to launch that page, and try to apply some of the same tactics over there that I apply over here to try and get some followers up. But we'll see how it goes, because I'm really focused on this one and trying to get it to that 1,000 followers, so I can update my link in bio, because that lemonade, or shoot, I can't say that. Dang it. Too late. But I that lemonade is frustrating. Just sitting up there, I'm like, I just want to put a regular one in there. But yeah. But I enjoyed Elle's live tonight. She had set the tone. It was purple, and the stars, and the stars were in the background, and it felt it felt like a poetry night. I could say lemonade. Oh, okay, yeah. I was saying, I've heard other people like spell out link in BIO. Can we say that one? But yeah, that was a cool vibe. And I caught the very tail end of the battle in short stuffs live. Yeah. Okay, so I was right. I can't say that. Okay, yeah. But yeah, when it comes to the Suno and the AI music, the songs that you came up with, Elle, they sound really good. My husband came across the app earlier this week, and so he's been making songs and things like that. And he has come up with, some personas for his songs, and so he's created his little AI artist and stuff like that. And so he's gonna put some stuff together. I'm gonna help him like structure it so it can be a project of sorts. So it's been really cool. Thank you for coming in, Dr. Johnson. Thank you for that heart me. Yeah, so I'm gonna help him kind of structure it, like so it can be presentable and like a cool project. Good evening. Um, yeah, but I'm a little torn on it though, because, I see the good and the positive side of using AI in that way for creativity. Um, but then on the other side, I'm a little torn. um, yeah, but I like to see it in that space because in my husband's case, he can't necessarily sing or he doesn't necessarily write songs, but he does come up with concepts and he does love music. And it's just so cool to see him react to what he was able to create, using the app. So, yeah, that's been a positive from it so far. But honestly, AI is my job. I do training and development for my day job. And so I teach and build training for people on how to use AI to make their workflows and stuff better. Um, so I'm not anti AI. I just get a little scared about the creativity piece of it. Like with my poems and stuff like that, I don't put any of that in there. Um, or anything like that, but I would use it to like help me to outline or to research or to go deeper, dive deeper on a topic and stuff like that. But it's really cool the things we can do. But like any tool, it has the power to be used for good. It has the power to be used for evil. It just really depends on what your intentions are. But I know um, all of our intentions are good, positive. We're going to make the world a better place with what we do. So, but yeah. Um, so have y'all been using AI a lot for different things? Work, creativity? Let me know. Yeah, daily. Yeah, same with me for work. I'm in that thing. I'm building out AI agents. I'm doing a tester for like a game. Um, to see if I can turn it into an actual learning experience, one of the agents I'm building. So that's been fun to kind of experiment with. Um, Outside of work, I've been using things like Replit and Base 44 and what's the other one? I think Lovable. I've played around with Lovable to do to create like websites. I think I created like a uh, YT, the platform that we watch videos on, um, uh, a YT duplicate, like just to see if I could do it. And it was a pretty good dupe. Let's see what the comments are saying. Daily as well to help refine the content. Yes, I know they're making agentic ecosystems now. Yeah, we're far gone. Yep. And so, yeah, definitely. So with AI right now, of course, as we know, it's not ready to replace us like it needs us. But yeah, they're definitely making that push towards um, automation and making it, yeah. But I take the approach too of, or the outlook of, when it comes to specifically to using it in the workplace, because I'm in corporate, not in education anymore. But when it comes to the workplace, I take the stance, kind of like Miss Catherine in Hidden Figures. If they're gonna get rid of us, they're gonna need somebody to fix these machines. So that's kind of my approach. If AI is gonna do everything, they need somebody who knows how to work with the AI. So yep. but but yeah. But I will be consulting it tomorrow to help me organize my content for the rest of this challenge. For sure. Thank y'all for those likes. Um, yes, ma'am. But for sure, I'm thinking of having different days, different topics for different days, and keeping those consistent throughout. the week. And I think that'll help because I cover so many topics, and so it can seem kind of all over the place. And I think that'll help manage expectations on what you're going to get on what day. I said that's what I want to do. The organization, like having a each day dedicated to a different topic. You want a game night? Oh yeah, that'll be fun. That'll be fun. Yeah, I thought of tonight doing, because I knew I was popping up and I didn't have a topic. I thought of like combining an engage. I don't know if I can say that, but you know how like they go to rooms so people besties can connect. And then they have some pages where there's DJs playing music. So I was going to combine those two concepts and play music and all that kind of stuff. But then, welcome in, Miss Dot. Thank you so much for joining. How are you doing tonight? Yeah, but when I started looking into the policies of the music and trying to figure out what we could do, what we couldn't do, and when I looked into the commercial music library, I didn't see anything because yeah, I was going to test that out, but that that crashed and burned. Yes, ma'am. Welcome in, welcome in. You said, is this a business page? Um, no, so I have this set up as a personal page, but then I saw something in the live studio that said something about like clicking the what you call it, the affiliate, the TikTok shop affiliate, which I don't know when I could, get up or get onto the thing. Um, but yeah, I when I clicked that, it looked like it was going to convert my page to a business page, so I just like exited out of it. So yeah. So you said the commercial music library does not apply. Okay. Welcome in, Rolando Presas. Welcome in. How's your night going? We're just hanging out, just chilling. Let's see. Miss Dot. Let's see. Let's bring Miss Dot up. Welcome in, Nabla BC. Thank you for joining.
Hello.
Hi, Miss
Hello.
Dot. How are you?
All righty. Girl, I was trying to get you to invite me, but they said because you got your business set up a certain way, I can't come on. But
Mm-hmm.
then they came back and asked me, did I still want to go up? And I told them, yeah. I told them yes
Mm-hmm.
for a minute. But I was supposed to go live, but I done changed. I done changed my mind because I supposed to went live tonight, but I
Mm-hmm.
changed my mind. But you are doing real good.
Thank you,
Do
ma'am.
not stop what you're doing. The only thing about your page is real good and how they got the pages set up. I've been going live. I be live like 10 at night to 6 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
But I stopped going live because one night, me and this girl I had on my page, she followed me all the times. But this one night she came on my page and me and her got into a miscommunication.
Mm-hmm.
And she was just so loud with me, they shut me off and kept me off for 8 days, which I did not care. But when it was time for me to come back live, I did not go back live anymore because I felt like they should not have threw me off.
Mm-hmm.
They should have took her off because I wasn't saying anything. But anyway, the thing with TikTok, you doing real good. Take my advice. Only let respectful people be on your page.
Yes,
Do it
ma'am.
that way where you only have people that's going to be respectful. I be on a lot of people pages. I love everybody page, even if they not respectful. I be over there because they be saying stuff I want to hear. But what I think I'm gonna do for my page when I go back on there, you may want to consider this. You can form you a group. You
How
can
do
do a group.
so how does Group go. How do you create
Okay,
one?
so if you decide to do a group, you'll do the group, but what you would do with the group, the best thing is for you to pick somebody you know that's gonna benefit your page. Because once you involve them in a group, where you see my name at right now, I'm live on your page.
Mm-hmm.
When people come on here that's with me, their number is going to show up on my page. So if you got a group, you're going to decide the number, because I go to some groups, it'd be like 8 or 9 people on it.
Mm-hmm.
And once you decide them, the people that's following them going to come to your page. Then you have to watch your page, because like I'm looking at your page, I can see what you need on your page for you to get paid on your page. So even when you be on your page, kind of look at the top, it's going to tell you what you need. But when you're live, don't ask nobody to give you nothing, because once you start asking people for something, it's going to go to the wrong direction. Because I think a lot of people be live and they be telling people to give them this, give them that. That's how they benefit. You can't be mad at them. It's someone that benefits like that. But you also got to be considerate of people's circumstances. They may not have the money to give you
Oh
what you
yeah,
need,
absolutely.
but that's how you run your page. So just like I said, if you do like a group, you're going to be able to get the right people in your group. I never had to have a group, because when I went live, I had so many people I could just request them up. Once I request them up, a lot of times when I go live, I have like 800 people on my page. And a lot of people I got over the last year when I came, I've always been on Facebook for maybe about 5 years, but I actually came live. I had brain surgery last year. It's been a year since I had brain surgery. So once I had brain surgery and came on telling everybody what went on with me, everybody started coming to my page.
Mm-hmm.
So mostly when I'm live, I have anywhere from 3 to 5 to 800 people on my page. But mostly it's going to be 300 people. And just like now you're live, you got 400 people on your page. Now, from how I understand it now, on my page, I'm just a diamond girl. I love diamonds. I love them to give me diamonds.
Mm-hmm.
It pay you good. But you also got to remember when you're live, you're still gonna have to, whatever your check be, they're gonna get a percentage of your check.
Oh yeah,
So if your check
absolutely.
for $1,000, you may not even get a lot of money, because they're gonna get their amounts. So a lot of people be thinking they're gonna get a big check. You gotta get yourself in the position to get what you're gonna get.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to be careful about all of that. But whatever you want to do, stick to it. Don't change it. Don't let people think what you're going to do. You're not going to do it this week. Just be consistent in what you do. And just like the last time I was on your page, one of the ladies that followed me invited me on your page. And pretty much whatever she put on her page, I'm always going to comment on it. That's the thing you need to do. Whatever you put up, look at the ones who comment on what you put on, and that's the only person to go comment back on their stuff. Don't comment on people that is not gonna put a comment on your page for you, because that's how
Mm-hmm.
you get paid. If you could get people to comment to what you're doing, you
Yes.
gotta have people to comment. And so if they don't comment on my stuff, I don't comment on their stuff. I only comment on the people who come on my page and comment on whatever I put up.
Yeah.
So it's just a lot of stuff you gotta watch, read about. I think you can go and kind of put a message in and ask TikTok what are the circumstances for creating a group. And it's
Mm-hmm.
a lot. When you create a group, them people make money.
Mm-hmm.
Money, money, money. But they
Well,
got their group so done, so professional, they make money because it's
yeah.
done the right way. That's why you see a lot of pages you go on, you click on their page. It's a lady named Miss Diva. I follow her page. I think her name's Sherelle. I follow her page. but they have like 8 and 9 people on their page.
Mm-hmm.
So just like I said, you do real good. Just be consistent in what you do,
Mm-hmm.
so you can get what you want out of here.
Yes, ma'am. Well, thank you, Miss Dot, for that advice and that encouragement. I wanted to take a pause so I could go ahead and
Let me. Now I'm finna tell you, let me off, cause I'm finna go anyway. Cause I'm finna
Oh, okay.
do
Well,
whatever.
well, have a
Thank you
good
for letting
night.
me up, though.
Oh, you're welcome, and thank you for that, and thanks for that encouragement.
Okay, thank you. Bye bye.
Bye bye. All right, but thank you, Dr. Johnson, for those Go Populars and sending those out. Thank you, El Meek, for sending those roses. And welcome in, Christopher Calloway. Thank you for joining. And welcome in, Authentic by Nature. Thank y'all for joining. But yeah, tonight it just really was no topic. So it was just hanging out and me sharing my random thoughts and plans for the page. So yeah, that's really the goal. I'm just gonna stay on for probably another 15 minutes and and chill and try to take up that time just to make my numbers be what they need to be for today, I guess. But yeah, anybody else want to come up? I don't mind talking to y'all. Welcome back, Miss Peaches 007. Welcome back in, Elmick. Yeah, but when it came to the whole vibe thing, that's something else I want to have next week set up, because I got the lights in today. So that's really cool. Oh, and also something else I wanted to mention is I learned my lesson when it comes to the when it comes to the gifting and stuff like that, and stretching those coins out. So I got the clicker that Dr. Lisa recommended. So anytime I'm in anybody's room, you're gonna get it tapped all the way up. I'm gonna make sure you get those likes. It's really cool how fast it goes. And then I got a second brand that she recommended. That one looks a little different. I haven't tried that one out yet. Thanks for the likes. So yeah. But when it comes to the music thing, playing music in the background, I have noticed that some people do that. So is it banned on personal pages? Because I know the short stuff you said it was CML doesn't apply if it's not a business page. Welcome in, user 47. I didn't get the rest of your numbers, but we're just hanging out today. How are you doing this evening? Okay, I got you. Hello,
Hey,
hello.
girl. So the music, anybody can play any music. There's not. I've even seen business pages play music. So have you ever seen any of like the TikTok, like the T-shirt shops, all of those kind of things? You hear music in their background. They
Yeah.
always have music blaring. It's on the content, and it only matters if it's a commercial page where you can only use commercial video, commercial audio. So you can feel free to have content in your background right now. I have content playing throughout all of my, I have music playing throughout all of my video. Sorry. I have music playing through all of my lives.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
also have music playing on a lot of my videos, but I don't import it from outside of TikTok unless it comes from like CapCut. I add the music when I'm inside of TikTok doing editing or on TikTok Studio. So don't feel afraid to use songs. Music sometimes can
Mhm.
help your content carry, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for that advice because I have ideas with music. So
Yeah.
and with a couple of the posts that I did earlier this week, you know, I was very particular about choosing the little song snippets to go with the topic to, you know, kind of drive it in further. So so yeah,
Definitely.
I'm happy to know
Um,
that I can use it.
let me just see 1 second. Hold on.
Welcome in, Linda Dwyer. Thanks for joining. How's your evening going? We're just hanging out.
No, and I agree that you're doing a good job. Keep on
Thank you.
posting the content because you could get, like, not that I'm trying to self promote here, but you can also get people to start seeing you and wanting to support you from your content as well. So you don't want to just only, I know you've been focusing on going live like every single day and you're pushing yourself
Hmm.
in that regard, but make simple content as well. Like,
Yeah.
because I see you have 2 pieces of content up right now.
Hmm.
Yeah. So keep doing that.
Will do. That's something else I'm going to be planning out over the next week as well. Is getting that content out there, and I'm kind of thinking of because I don't want to make it over complicated, but the way it would make sense to my brain is if like um because what I've been doing is like having the question that I post, it kind of is like a precursor to the live that I'm doing since I'm doing the live challenge. And so, yeah, the first one about the topic of grief, because earlier this week we did long grief. Welcome in, Rails Fargo. Um, we did a topic on long grief. So that first question asked something like, how do you cope with grief? And that one I'm noticing every day is still continuing to get more views and more likes and comments. Um, and I posted it earlier this week. So I was like, oh wow, that's cool. The second one, it was a question about feeling invisible or do you feel like you've been called to step out of your comfort zone? And so that one's still getting looks as well, but not as much as the grief topic. That one seems to really have reached people. So I'll definitely be thinking about the ways that I can get creative about the content. But yes, ma'am. Thank you for that. I um I still need to take up a few more minutes. And so I don't know. Y'all tell me. Would y'all be interested in hearing a preview of what I'm going to post on my other page? It's basically a poem.
Oh, sure. And I'll drop down.
Okay. Thanks for coming up.
No problem, love.
And thanks for that title gifter, that friendship necklace, L. Okay, so on my other page, I'll be posting the poetry and stuff, but I guess I just want to do it now to practice. But but this one is called Meeting with America, so y'all are seeing it before anyone else will. Um, but this one, it says, I met a woman at a bus stop the other day, singing freedom songs with a scratchy throat, huffing and puffing something about liberty, lungs clouded with smoke. She had amber-colored hair like grain, braided up into what looked like a crown, wore destiny like a dress with black stilettos, stumbling over the cracks in the concrete while carrying the yoke of injustice in her belly. I offered her a mirror because it was clear she hadn't looked at herself lately. She shuddered and turned away. She had just come from the direction of a city in ruins, holding a pocket-sized picture of her children in one hand and the other a fist full of addictions. Her name was America. When we boarded the back of the bus, she told me her father's name was Israel and said she had her father's eyes. She was a starving artist who often painted pictures in black and white. Said she lived in darkness because her light bill was too high. Filed bankruptcy because her morals were in the red and went to jail for writing bad checks. Served on a chain gang shackled by prejudice, half-truths, and ignorance. Said she lacked the robustness of mind to free herself. Told me every day is a holy war. I nodded my head as if I never knew. Said there was a man who came in the name of his God, a God this woman claimed she knew. But she just couldn't afford the change it took to change, so she resolved to remain as she was. Got democracy out of a drive-through window, drank until it was half empty, then discarded the cup on the side of the road, ordered another cup of bitterness with a shot of hatred with just enough ice to keep it stone cold while her children were hungry. She was busy spending most of her money on guns and moons. Welcome in, Debs. I wanted to say, as a mother, you should be ashamed. You should be ashamed for treating your children this way. Realizing she was a mother who often blamed a lot of her shortcomings on her children, I tried to be careful about my words. I said, America, if you give yourself time to rest, maybe, just maybe you could dream again. She shook her head and said, no, there's too much broken glass here, too many broken cords. I tried to tell her to keep the dream alive, but her eyes were focused on my iPod where she saw I was listening to the remnants of the Constitution. She shook her head nostalgically, then looked at me and said, one of the greatest songs I ever wrote. One of the biggest lies I've ever told. I told her to consider fasting. God says in Isaiah, the kind of fasting I want is this. Remove the chains of oppression and the yoke of injustice. She gathered her things and said, this is my stop. Before she got off, she paused and said, I didn't get your name. I smiled and told her, nonviolent social change. Welcome in, John Wright 8056. Thank you for joining. I was just giving everyone a preview of the type of content I'll be posting over on my other page, Shayna Like Dana. That's where I'll post my poetry and creative writing and things like that. But yes, we are getting close to our time. And so how I've been kind of closing out my lives is I've been asking everybody what they're having for dinner. And I know it's super late, so y'all probably already ate already. Any nighttime snacks? Thanks for the applause, Elle. Thank you. Any nighttime snacks? Elle had salad. Okay. Pizza and wings. That sounds like fun. Man, I'm to the point now I can't do pizza. Because I can't do dairy. But at one point it was like a everyday meal for me. Thank you for the likes. Welcome in, Monica Salazar. We're just hanging out. Oh, and bourbon and beer. Okay. Thank you, the short stuff. Thank you for that encouragement. But yeah, so that's what I'll be posting over there. So that'll be that stuff. And originally when I was thinking about the differences between these two pages, welcome in Linda, welcome in Johnson. When I was thinking about the differences between these two pages, I was trying to keep this page something you can use like light and fluffy, but I just can't. Everything is that deep to me. So the life lessons were really supposed to be like a sprinkle, but those are like I'm finding that it's the main things that are going to be coming from this page, and then the product recommendations are going to be in between. So, but I'm just curious to see how it's going to like play out when it comes to the flow of things. But yeah, but it looks like I have made it. Let me check my time. 46 views, 44 minutes. I still got another minute. And I appreciate y'all hanging out with me in my room tonight, because when I was like, I'm popping up, I don't know how this is going to go. Because it's like usually my husband pops in my room, but he's asleep. He's got to go to work in the morning, so he's knocked out. But yeah. So the plan is to go live a little earlier tomorrow, and I should have a topic tomorrow. So it'll be less all over the place. Welcome in, Ruta Hassan. We were just hanging out tonight, but we're getting ready to get out of here in the next minute or so. But are you having a late night snack or anything? Alrighty. Well, tonight I didn't end up sharing. Welcome in, Valerie Legend Kelly. Thanks for joining. We're actually getting ready to hop off of here. We've just been hanging out tonight, chilling. Normally on this page, this is something you can use. And so I'd share product recommendations with life lessons sprinkled in between, but there was no topic tonight. In fact, I didn't provide much that others could use. They provided a whole bunch of things I could use, but thanks for joining. But with that being said, yes, see you tomorrow, Elle. I'm going to hop off of here. I want y'all to have a good night, good vibes, and we'll see you tomorrow. Why is this not working? Why does this keep happening to me?